we would like to get a better approximation for our tangent line than what we had last time. So, if you remember before, we had the secant line that ran through these 2 points. Okay, so there's our... Oops. That's horrible. Let's try that again. So there's our line. Okay, so here's our original secant line. And that was an alright estimate for the tangent line, which looked, we'll do that in green, which looked something like this. Okay. So let's try to make our secant line a better approximation than what it was. So instead of going, now notice that this point right here, which we were calling point A, this was point B, instead of going out from 1 all the way over to 2, let's go from 1 only to 1.5. So now I'll go up here, and let's call this, we'll call it point C. Okay, so here's point C. Now let's erase some of the clutter here. Okay. Now what I want you to notice is that if we draw a secant line in between A and C now instead, okay, so let's put a secant line in here. That is a better approximation than this original, so I'll re-put the original back in here. And remember, our tangent line that we're actually trying to approximate looks something, let's see if I can get my straight edge on here, looks something like that. So notice that between the black line, the purple line, and the green line, the purple line is a better approximation of the green line than the black line is. The reason for that is because C is closer to A than B is. So the idea is if we take points that are closer and closer to A, we're going to get better and better approximations. So what we need to do is we need to figure out where C actually falls. Well, C has an x value. Let's write this over here. C has an x value of 1.5. Okay, we already know that A is the point 1 over 3 up. So the question is, what is the height value of C? Well, that's pretty easy to find because we already have the function. The function f of x is equal to 4 minus x squared. So what is f at 1.5? Well, that's 4 minus 1.5 squared. So I'll go ahead and grab our calculator here. So we've got 4 minus 1.5, and that guy's got to be squared. Oops, we grabbed the square root of it. So let's go ahead and hit clear here. So 1.5 times 1.5, that's the easiest way. So 2.25, and so 4 minus 2.25. So that gives us 1.75. So this guy is apparently at a height of 1.75. Okay, so we can go ahead and we can estimate that. If you look here, it looks like roughly that guy's at a height of 1.75. Okay, so this is our exact value. We can go ahead, we can stick it in here and get out 1.75 for our value. We can also go ahead and use a program. Okay, let's go ahead and grab Desmos. And let's plot the point 1.5, 1.75. And there it is. So notice that, yep, it does fall on the line, and it is between A, which is this guy, and B, which is this guy.